It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the Investec Derby Festival here at Epsom. The question everybody is asking, who is going to win the big race? The Investec Derby due off on Saturday at 4:30. Well, Golden Horn is the favourite for this race. He's the mount of Frankie Dettori, who's bidding to win the Derby for the second time. He scored on Authorised in 2007 and he's my selection. We've had a spring of largely uninformative Derby trials. That all changed when Golden Horn won the Dante Stakes at York in the middle of May. He beat Jack Hobbs and he beat Elm Park that day and did so in decisive fashion. There was one sticking point: he wasn't entered for Epsom. John Gosden, his silver-tongued trainer though, persuaded the horse's owner, Anthony Oppenheimer, he of the De Beers Diamond Mining family, to part with 75 grand to add Golden Horn to today's race, and I think that is a very wise move indeed. He's unbeaten, he's got the class. There's one question mark about Golden Horn, and that is his stamina. Oppenheimer was saying after the Dante that his family was replete with milers and 10 furlong horses, but if you look hard enough you'll find a 2-miler in there and 1.5-mile horses as well. He hit the line running over 1 mile 2.5 furlongs in the Dante, and I don't think the extra furlong and a half will be a problem for him today. Jack Hobbs, his stablemate, was second at York. I see him as the main danger. He wouldn't want it too firm, however, so if we do get a dry and sunny day leading up to the Derby, that could work against him, and it could also work against Elm Park. Andrew Balding's horse worked round the track at the Breakfast with the Stars media event, as did Golden Horn and Jack Hobbs. He didn't look that impressive, and connections have made no secret of the fact they don't want fast ground for Elm Park. Aidan O'Brien, he's won the last 3 Investec Derbies and he's got a 3-pronged challenge for 2015. Giovanni Canaletto, he takes his name of course from that wonderful Italian landscape artist. Who could forget his portraits of Venice? Ryan Moore chooses to ride Giovanni Canaletto. Don't like his head carriage, don't like the form of his defeat in the Gallinule Stakes at the Curragh for his trial, and it's not even a very good trial anyway. The other 2 horses who represent O'Brien are Hans Holbein, of course named after another painter, and Kilimanjaro, who takes his name from a mountain. I think those horses are more types for the 2-mile Queen's Vase at Royal Ascot later this month. Others to mention: Success Days. He's been supplemented like Golden Horn. He comes from Ireland. He burst the bubble of the one-time Investec Derby favourite John F. Kennedy. That was at Leopardstown earlier in the spring. Difficulty with Success Days. He wants it bottomless. Epicurus, he comes from France. He's something, if you'll pardon the vernacular, of a nut job. He's got his own man to take him to the stalls to hold his hand. I can see the occasion easily getting to Epicurus. If you're looking for a horse at a big number to back, I would go with Storm the Stars. He was actually beaten by Hans Holbein at Chester, but he was then victorious at Goodwood. He's a horse I think will be staying on at the finish, but I think this is all about Golden Horn. We're in safe hands with Dettori. He's won every big race the world over, including of course the Investec Derby 8 years ago. I think this is another victory for Dettori. Stick with Golden Horn.